Morning, guys, or afternoon, I should say. But anyway, leaving Hot Springs now. I took a 000 there. My girlfriend Katie came down to visit for 3 days, so that was awesome of her. We had a great time. Rented a cabin, kind of a little outside of Hot Springs, so it was nice to be like unplugged. Got to have campfire, play some board games. Went into Asheville, got some food. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a nice flat walk along the French Broad River to start, and then start heading back up onto the ridge. So let's see what today has in store. Yeah, so I've done about 4 miles now, or a little more today, I think. My feet are feeling great, everything's feeling great, so the 3-0s definitely helped. Whatever sickness I had was pretty much gone by like Saturday morning, and I got it, I think it was on Thursday in the middle of the night, so I think it might have been norovirus. I'm kind of hoping it is, because that means I'm immune for around 14 weeks, I think. Is what they say, so that would be nice to not have to worry about that. But I am taking some extra precautions. I'm gonna start bringing biodegradable soap, which I have now, and just kind of concentrate on washing at least like my spoon and pot and toothbrush and anything else that, you know, has the potential to cause like regular old food poisoning, I guess, just in case it was that. And the weather today is beautiful. We had some storms over the weekend, so again, I'm getting lucky and skipping the stormy weather. So there wasn't really much to film today, but I guess I'll kind of talk about what's coming up. So I think it's like 60 or 70 miles to Erwin, Tennessee, and then I'll be in Tennessee for a while. And then I think I cross back into North Carolina after a few other towns, Roan Mountain, Tennessee, and Hampton, Tennessee, I think we passed by. But anyway, I think after that, I'll be done with Tennessee. Yeah, so the larger goal over like a couple 100 miles is to cross the border into Virginia. The first big town is Damascus, Virginia, or it's a big trail town, I guess. Not really a big town. But anyway, the trail goes right through there. I'll probably at least take a 0 there. I think that's kind of standard. But yeah, and then after that, I'm in Virginia for, I think, over 500 miles or something like that. Hey guys, so went a little past Spring Creek Shelter after picking up some water there. And was looking for a stealth site, and it paid off this time. Got a pretty nice established site. Got a fire pit over here, plenty of room for my hammock, and it's a little off trail, so hopefully people aren't going to come crash it, I guess, and set up their tents here. I mean, not a big deal, I guess, if they do, but I'm guessing they probably won't, since there's no water source that I know of. Good morning, guys. So I'm about 5 miles from where I stayed last night, which was a little past Spring Creek Shelter. There hasn't really been much to see today, as far as views and stuff, but today I think there's like a 5-mile stretch pretty much all uphill, so getting back up to elevation like 4,000 or 5,000 feet. It does look like there's some cliffs and some other marked views on the map today, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, headed for Jerry's Cabin Shelter, or maybe I'll go a little further than that. It'll be like around 15 miles for today. But yeah, I think tomorrow will be or maybe it's today. Today or tomorrow is the 300-mile mark, so that's a cool milestone, but yeah, I'll film if there's anything to see. Got some new flowers on the side of the trail. Alright, so this is the view off White Rock Cliff. Alright guys, so I didn't think there was any views coming up today, but apparently there's a bad weather bypass trail, so that means there's probably an exposed ridge. And actually, here's a sign. Exposed ridge line. So that means definitely going to be some good views up here, which is a good thing. This ridge line's pretty crazy. It's definitely exposed. Not sure how long it's exposed for, but we'll see. Just came down that. Now we go right back up this. Alright, just finished the exposed ridge line and looks like we passed the 300-mile mark, which is freaking awesome. Morning guys, pretty sure it's day 31. I was trying to remember that when I woke up. But anyway, stayed at Jerry's Cabin Shelter last night. Had plenty of places for hammocking and stuff like that, so that was great. Got a couple big climbs today. The first one is up to Big Butt, which I think is a bald. It's super windy out right now, and it was super windy all night, which kind of sucked. But anyway, I will film if there's views up there. Goal for today is Hogback Ridge Shelter, which I think is another 15 miles. Got a kind of a late start, so probably won't go much further than that. This is kind of a cool section. It's like halfway up, I think, the first bald. It's like a grassy, high altitude meadow, I guess. So I was just thinking, I actually kind of woke up today just kind of feeling, I wouldn't say down, but just kind of, you know, started doing math about how far I am. And, you know, 300 miles, that's great, but 2,200 miles is the goal, so barely under like a seventh, I think, of the way done. But when you start thinking like that and thinking how big the journey is, you kind of start getting discouraged. But anyway, this meadow kind of really turned my day around, which is nice. And I mean, it's only been like an hour, so definitely a good thing. I mean, it could have had to do with having a coffee as well, but we'll go with the meadow. But anyway, feeling kind of re-energized again and ready for the day. And I think this is only halfway up, so the top should be really good. Alright, so I took some side trail, and I guess it goes to 2 Union soldiers from the Civil War, their graves. And I guess they were coming down to visit family, and that's when they got killed. So they were coming to visit family down in the Confederacy. Alright, so apparently there's like a general store or gas station or whatever up at the next road crossing, only like 0.2 away from the crossing, that has like hot dogs and hot food and stuff like that, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. I already ate lunch, but still, it'd be nice to have a second lunch. Alright guys, so made it to the spur trail that leads to Hogback Ridge Shelter, but I decided I'm going to keep going to the next water source, which is like 4 miles away, and there's a campsite there. I guess that's pretty nice. But anyway, it was only 5:30 when I got to the shelter, and I guess the water there is like a 10-minute walk, so it's kind of a pain anyway. So I figured, since it was early, still feeling good, and I wanted to do big miles today and tomorrow to possibly go into a hostel in Irwin the following day and get pretty much a whole day off. So yeah, anyway, on my way now, and I think there's like a viewpoint up here that I might stop at, but after that, just kind of beelining it to my site, and I'll make a quick dinner and get a good night's rest, because like I said, I'm trying to do a big day tomorrow as well, so I think it's going to be like 19.5 today, and then maybe 17 or 18 tomorrow. Alright guys, so this is the view off High Rock. It's like a cliff, kinda. I believe this is like eastern Tennessee, northeastern maybe. I think there's another view up here. A little bit. It's a long fall, that's for damn sure. Alright, we are crossing under I-26 at Sam's Gap, and actually just grabbed some water early, so camping pretty much as soon as I get away from the highway, or if I hit the other spot, then that's fine too.